The High Republic has been an amazing era of Star Wars so far, and we're still very much in the early stages of the story. But with so many books and comics coming out, it can be hard to keep track of what is what and in what order these stories take place. So in this video, I'm gonna cover what is the in-universe order of these stories. There will of course be spoilers, so be sure to make yourself up to date before watching this video. I will also be releasing an infographic soon on the order these stories take place, so stay tuned. And if you like High Republic content, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel and join our growing community. The first story of the High Republic is of course The Light of the Jedi. The book basically covers the emergence of the Great Disaster all the way to the end and the subsequent battle with the Nihil. However, during the events of The Light of the Jedi, numerous other stories were also taking place concurrently. So within the time period of the Great Disaster, the Jedis were busy trying to save numerous different systems. The biggest event, of course, was the Herzl system, where Avar Kriss led the evacuation. Simultaneously, Master Yoda led a team of Padawans to aid the evacuation of the Triment system, alongside Padawan Lula Talisola, and this is where we get issue 1 of the High Republic adventures. At the same time, Padawan Reath Silas, who was en route to the Starlight Beacon, gets stranded alongside a few other Jedi and the crew of the vessel on an Amaxine space station after being forced out of hyperspace by the debris of the Legacy run. There, they find strange Force-linked artifacts that they believe were to be created by the Sith. Back on the Triment system in issue 2 of the High Republic Adventures, the Padawans with the aid of Master Yoda managed to conduct a successful evacuation of the planet. During the evacuation, Marchion Ro briefly catches a glimpse of the Green Jedi and makes a quick escape. Master Yoda and the Padawans then begin to return to the Starlight Beacon. Back on the Herzl system, the Jedi see relative success as well. However, as the Jedi found out, the Great Disaster is still continuing as emergences are still ongoing in other parts of the galaxy. While the biggest of the emergences are over, there are still smaller fallouts. The Republic immediately launches an investigation and conducts research to predict future emergences. This project is headed by Avar Kriss and Elzar Mann. The Republic investigations would eventually culminate in the Battle of Kur, where the Republic would achieve a costly victory, resulting in Master Sskeer losing an arm and the death of Padawan Reath Silas' master, Master Jora Malli. In another part of the galaxy, aboard the Steady Wing, Jedi Knight Vernestra Rwoh and a few other Jedis are presiding over the diplomatic negotiations surrounding the potential addition of the planet Dalna into the Republic. However, during the negotiations, the Steady Wing is sabotaged by the Nihil, causing Vernestra Rwoh and her friends to be stranded on the moon Wevo. As some of the hyperlanes are cleared of any incident, Padawan Reath Silas and his companions leave the abandoned Amaxine space station and head back to Coruscant. Upon his return, he discovers that his master has become one with the Force. The artifacts that they uncovered on the Amaxine space station are safely stored away underneath the Jedi Temple. However, they would soon realize all is not what it seems. Reath Silas and his companions return to the Amaxine space station, where they would then encounter the Drengir and successfully seal them off once again. Sometime later, during training, Padawan Keeve Trennis encounters the Redadi, space locusts who threaten the safety of the Starlight Beacon. After managing to solve the situation, Keeve Trennis and Master Sskeer then head for the Starlight Beacon, where Keeve Trennis is then promoted to Jedi Knight. Jedi Knight Vernestra Rwoh and her friends are rescued by Master Sskeer, and they then head to the Starlight Beacon. The official opening of the Starlight Beacon begins, and this is where several of the story plotlines converge. The Light of the Jedi, A Test of Courage, and the High Republic comic issue number 1 all converge at this point. Presumably, the future issue number 3 of the High Republic Adventures will also converge here as well, as we do see Master Yoda present at the dedication ceremony. Later in issue 2 of the High Republic comic, Keeve Trennis and her fellow Jedi are investigating a distress call from the abandoned T-1 shuttle. They then retrace the ship's travel path to Sedri Minor, where they eventually encounter the Drengir in issue 3. And this is where the High Republic is so far. Let me know what you think. I hope this makes a lot more sense, as it can be quite confusing as to what goes where and when. As always, be sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. I am the Lost Acolyte,
and I have spoken.